Hey everybody, it's Gypsy. Today I want to talk about a truly free market. I had a very lovely experience this past Sunday. Um, I had to run up to I'm not going to say because I don't want to get anybody in trouble. Um, I was going out and I'm driving down the road and I saw a lot on a corner. They had a few different stands on it. One was a food truck. One was someone selling something else. And then I chose to stop because I love tamales. They were selling tamales, this one other stand. Young entrepreneurs. It was really, really great. Um, they ranged, I'd say the youngest was probably 12 up into late teens. Um, the oldest made these tamales herself. Her grandmother taught her how to make them, selling them for a great price. Oh my God, good sized tamales, and they are the best I have ever had, even from authentic restaurants. Never as good as us. I mean, really good. They said it was their first time vending. Uh, it was great. I mean, to see these young people have such talent and such ambition. Oh my gosh, it just it made my day. We started talking about vending because I'm thinking about vending around here, and I asked her, what she had to do, and she goes, "I really didn't do anything." She goes, "I just sat up here, and she says I do have a kitchen license, but I don't have anything else." Um, and we were talked for a while, and I was so impressed with these kids. To me, this is a truly free market. Because I believe the government overregulates and overrules small business. I mean, even when it comes to young people, I don't know if this story is true, but I heard they went after little kids who were selling lemonade. Now, I don't know if that's true. That could be just, an exaggeration or something. But these were kids, and when the government overregulates, makes you jump through hoops, you have to fill out forms and read things that, well, aren't even in English. You can't even understand it. Um, what they are doing is suppressing, well, the true American spirit of uh, entrepreneurship, starting your own business. They don't want there to be small businesses, let's face it. Um, the big corporations are in bed with our government. Does that make us a democracy? No. I think it makes us, well, fascist. Yeah. Anyways, I mean, seeing these kids do this, and they were doing it because not only did she have this amazing talent, because let me tell you, tamales, my grandma used to make them. Tamales are not easy to make. They are not. Hard to make. Takes a long time. Big process. She was selling them for a reasonable price, and I saw people stop. And to have the ambition to go and make that and then, sell it to her community, um, I was impressed. And when we can do this freely without having all these rules and regulations and all this and that you have to pass, and you can have a small business of your own. I mean, why can't we? If we have a talent to produce something, why can't we barter and trade or sell to our own community? What's wrong with that? Why do we have to jump through these hoops? Why does it have to be so difficult and so expensive? To me, when you're doing a business, especially a small one like that, the only thing you should have to worry about cost wise is your supplies. How do you make a profit? You know what? If the government wasn't butting in so much, the prices of our products would be much cheaper. The time to fill out all that stuff, jump through the hoops, and then pay the fees, well, you have to charge your customers extra for that. I mean, I know I've done it before. But, it's just like this girl was just like, I'm going to do it. I'm just going to go do it. And I was impressed. I was really impressed. We got to remember there are more of us than there are of them. And if we just all be ungovernable, now, when I say ungovernable, I don't mean violence. I am not for violence. What I mean is just, well, ignoring them and living your life happily and freely. If you're going around hurting people, you're obviously not happy. Happy people don't go around hurting people. They're not violent, even towards the government. You just, being ungovernable means just ignore them and do your own thing. So when I see somebody doing that, especially somebody so young, because, for me, when I see the young people do it, it's great to see somebody my age or older doing it, but when I see a young person, it makes me even more happy, more excited. She just brought such joy to my day. She did. Not just because those tamales were muy delicioso, but because I saw her doing this, and man, she was doing a great job, and I was so excited because the young generation, they're the one. If we don't change this shit, they're the ones left with it. Okay, and I love when, and this girl was awake. She was young. Very young, and she is awake, and that just thrilled me to death because we need more young people who are awake to change this situation. The young people who are buying into the bullshit, I fear for them. Because what I believe, so many of us are becoming ungovernable in the manner I meant, where we just go live our own lives on our own terms. You always see my skeleton hand at the beginning with this, life on my terms. That's being ungovernable. When I see a young person doing that, it excites me. But the young people who are asleep and going with the narrative, whatever the narrative du jour is, it frightens me. I'm going to be a grandma in a few years. My son and daughter-in-law are planning a family. It frightens me as a future grandma. I want more young people who are awake and want to do their own thing. I don't believe in sitting around doing nothing all your life. That's not living. It's boring. And when you are productive, you feel good about yourself. I also don't believe in having a job just for the sake of, for money, and you're not doing the right job, because I believe we all came in here to these lives with specific talents and abilities to contribute to our community. And when you use that to make a living, you have joy. It doesn't feel like work. But I don't believe in sitting around doing nothing while you're getting, what is that called? Everybody in the country or on the planet gets one set income, like it's every month. Are you working? What is that? Do you work, or do you sit on your ass all day looking at a screen? I don't know. I don't know the logistics of it. It doesn't make sense to me. Because when we all are priceless in the eyes of our Creator. But when you aren't living your best life, living up to your potential, you feel like crap. But when you're doing something like what this girl was doing this weekend, or like when I was vending or doing my homestead now, I feel like my life has value, and that's what's going to change the society. Give us a planet of happy, joyful people. So, to me, a truly free market is using your talents and abilities, being able to barter, trade, and sell within your own community or further. But what's going to happen is these people who just want to go with the narrative. Yeah, that's a good word. Yeah, I'm not going to think I'm going to use it. Let's say brown noser. How about that one? Dad. I'm just telling my dad. He always said brown noser when I was. Oh, he couldn't say it in front of the kids. I'm 58 now, though. Anyways, um, what's going to happen is those who insist on staying in the old paradigm, which is, you know, being a brown noser to the bigwigs, it's going to stay like that. I think that matrix is going to persist. But those of us who are becoming ungovernable and living our lives the way we want, we're going to veer off and create our own community. I know a lot of people don't believe that. It may take a while, and I'm saying ours, but I probably won't be here by the time that's fully enforced. But I'm hoping for my grandchild, my granddaughter, because I've met her from the spirit realm. You could do that. Um, I'm hoping for that because everybody should live the life they want. As long as you're not hurting someone else, do what ye will, harm none. But live your own life. Be free. So that's a truly free market. So I just had to share that because that just brought me such joy Sunday. So I'm going to leave you with that. Blessed be, and make it a joyful one.